Hello guys, today we're going to how can I say? Today we're going to review all of the brawlers in Brawl Stars, of course. And let's see. First we have Sally. Let's see her base form. And we can see she was like a little girl who wanted to be a hunter, apparently, and she liked to hunt. I don't know, maybe mountain lions. That was maybe was a hunter. Okay, let's go to Nita. Okay, her base form. Okay. We can see Nita was a little girl who was obsessed with bears, and she wanted to be a bear herself, apparently. She liked to do things like a bear, eat steak maybe, yeah. And in school, her friends were like, it was very unique, the things that she does. And then she don't like those things. Okay, we go to Colt. Okay, we can see Colt is like a little guy. How can I say? Colt is he a damage dealer? He likes apparently like shooting. I hope not shooting people with those two guns. They're like pistols. He's like ready to fight people. Oh yeah, maybe something else. Okay, let's go to Boo. Okay, we can say he was like a kid. He was very strong, big, and he was very angry. He was in the football team, and he liked to push people around. And he's a linebacker. The skin, he's fearless. We can say, very fearless. Okay, Brock. Okay, let's do Brock. These skins or other skins, the Fresco Bra. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do base Brock. Okay, Brock is a machine. His rocket launcher is so good. When he was young, he liked shooting. He was an excellent shooter in his class, and he was a good Rizzler, we can say. Yeah, he was a Rizzler. Okay, El Primo. Okay, we're going to the juicy stuff. Okay, here. Okay, El Primo. Okay, El Primo. We can see. He was a wrestler, and bro's stacked. His back is stacked. He has 8 packs of. We can say when he was young, he liked to punch people. He was very fearless. He didn't care anything. He didn't care about anything. He done whatever he wanted. Okay. Okay, now Barley. Barley was a drunk person. Or maybe he served the drinks at a bar. Gosh, one moment here. Something happened, okay? Okay, Now, Barley was a guy who liked giving people drinks, and he is very friendly, as we can see. He has he likes alcohol. He likes beer. Okay, that's what we can say about him. He's very friendly when someone came home and introduced him. Okay, we can see Poco here. When he was young, he liked to play guitar, and he likes to play guitar even now. He's done many things with his guitar, like concerts, and when he was in high school, he got plenty of girls around him. So okay, he had riz. Okay. Now we can see Rosa. I don't have a skin here, but that doesn't matter, okay? We don't care about that. We can see Rosa likes cactuses. She's a cactus kid. Okay, she's not a nerd. Don't call me she's a nerd. Rosa is a nerd. She's very strong. And when she was young, Rosa is a botanist with a strong connection to plants. She's also okay, more information about her here. And she was also a boxer when she was young then, and won't hesitate to punch one of her specimens if it goes out of control. Okay, she didn't care. She didn't hesitate to do anything. She liked to punch people then. Okay, Jessie, let's put base Jessie here. Okay, Jessie here. Jessie is a prodigy who builds guns and gadgets from parts she finds in the junkyard. Okay, she's a junk diver. Okay, she's a junk diver then. She likes to build projects, and she's a whiz then. She's like a mechanic apparently, but in a different reason. Maybe one day her mother Pam will see she can fend her. Okay, Pam is later in the video, but keep in mind with that. Okay, she's a prodigy. She's a good whiz with that, and this her turret, like apparently her super. Now let's see Dino. Okay, no copyright with this. Okay. Guys, wait. What was that in his hat? I didn't read that was there. Okay, let's do this and again this. Okay, he's an old man, apparently. Dynamite is an old miner and prospector who's become obsessed with explosions. Nothing makes him happier than a big boom. Okay, he's very attractive. We can see the information here that says he was a prospector who became obsessed with explosions and an old miner. Okay, very unique style, but okay, Dynamite. Tick, okay, I don't have a skin with Tick, so okay. Tick follows Penny around like a pet as she plots her next big scheme. Okay, interesting with that. He isn't good for much besides blowing things up, but that's usually plenty. Okay, she's apparently very weird. We can say a dog. And he follows Penny around like a pet, it says. And she protects her next team. Okay, very weird, but at the same time very unique with that style. Okay, let's see 8-bit here. An arcade game famous. Okay, this is basic in 8-bit because I have other skins again. An arcade game famous for its brutal difficulty. 8-bit always hated its players. Now that it's missing one of its guns, it's angrier than ever before. Okay, we can see he's angry. He's very angry that his hand is so angry. He's so angry. Okay, let me play something with him. Okay, I'm reloading you, mate. I'm reloading you. Okay, we can see that basically. Okay, weird, but okay. That means he hated his players. He was a arcade game who was very furious, and its difficulty was so brutal. Okay. He says because he didn't have his other gun, he's angry than even before. Okay. Let's see Rico here. Okay. I have so much skins with Rico, but by the way, we don't care about that, right? Okay, yeah, we don't care about it. Rico is definitely a real space bounty hunter who tracks down the galaxy most wanted Anyway, not a gumball machine pretending to be cool. Rico's a little weird. He's a little weird, as we say here, because he tracks hunters, and in the galaxy, most wanted criminals, we say. And he's not a gumball machine. Okay. Well, his gumballs are so good. I'm gonna eat. Okay, I don't eat gumballs, okay? And he's cool, we say. Okay, let's do real Daryl. Okay, Daryl put on the pirate captain's hat in a bid to avoid war, but now he's forced to defend his ship. Who knew being in a charge took actual effort? Okay, I don't know what. Okay, I'm Luke. Okay. He's a captain apparently, and he bid to avoid war. That's super risky, Daryl, bro. Don't do that ever again. And now he's forced to defend his ship. Okay, very weird, but at the same time, very amazing. Okay, yeah. Okay, Penny. Penny doesn't care about studying old maps or puzzling over sea Santy riddles. She's a part so she can blow stuff up and grab whatever she wants. No, bro. Penny, what are you doing, bro? She doesn't care about anything. She doesn't study old maps or puzzles on. Okay, a little weird. Okay, She doesn't care about anal nothing. She's a pirate. She's old. Okay. What am I saying? Carl. Okay, he has so much skins anyway. Base Carl. Okay. Carl is a mining robot who's fascinated by rocks and stones of all kinds. Don't let him get started on his latest obsession, the effects of stamps. Okay. Then he likes emeralds because he's a robot miner. He's like Dynamite, but he's not a real person, we can say here. He's obsessed with the currency, which right now is stamps. And Dems was always a hand, yeah. Dems was, okay. It is obsessed, okay. Jackie. Okay, Jackie. How much miners do we have, mate? How much miners do we have, guys? Jackie's a miner who can't resist mouthing off about her wild work experiences using very colorful language. Luckily, the bad words are drowned out by the noise of her jackhammer. Okay, that means she swears. She swears so much then. She's a miner again. And she likes swearing, and she swears a lot. Very colorful language. Okay. Brawl Stars, anyway. Got Brawl Talk. Okay. The Supercell actually. Called the experiences using very colorful language. Why do you swear so much, Jackie? See, guys, I don't have here. Okay, anyway, about last super rare brawler is Gus. Okay, Gus looks so much like a ghost. Okay, a ghost child that he's often mistaken for one. Perhaps fittingly, he's an enthusiast of all things supernatural, since he's too innocent to be scared. 'Cause you're so weird, yeah. Supercell, I can't understand what you're saying here. That means when he was little and he's little right now. Anyway, why is he doing this with his hands? That's a little weird, guys. It's a little weird that Grass is holding his two hands like that. Why is he doing that, actually? Okay, he was mistaken to be a ghost child. Okay, very weird, but okay. Bo! The shortest, I think, name, the shortest brawler name in all of Brawl Stars. Maybe, yeah. Bo has survived in the Rumble jungle for a long time. Okay, he's a survivor then. It's all the more impressive considering he's been using toys he got on sale from the gift shop Okay, what are you doing, Bo? That means he survived the Rumble Jungle for a long time. And he's impressive for using toys. And he got them from the gift shop. Very epic brawler in this house. Okay, a little weird. Okay. Ems is like, but okay. Supposedly works for her uncle Mortis at the mortuary. Okay, Mortis is one of my favorite brawlers. Anyway, and I have prestige on him as well. But she rarely makes an appearance there. She's too busy hawking her hairspray brands or not. Okay, she's a seller then. I don't know where do you sell them, ma'ams? Your sprays? Yeah, that's her spray, guys. This is her spray, okay? This is these are Buffy's, if you don't know. So, okay. Good for that. And her uncle is Mortis. And she works for her uncle Mortis at the mortuary. And she rarely makes an appearance there. He's too busy selling a hairspray brand online. Okay, Steve. Steve, you're a dunk bot apparently. He's dunk too because he's a ball. He has one way, okay. A little punch, drunk from too many bumps, bruises, and gasoline fumes over his long stunt performing career. Stu is a bit wobbly on his wheel these days. Okay, Stu, you're old then. You're maybe in your 40s, bro. Sorry. This a little weird. It's a little weird, if you say. But okay, Steve, you're a little weird, if you ask me. That's a little weird. Okay, anyway. Piper wants nothing more than to be the local village baker who hands out pies, cookies, and other sweet treats. Just don't ask about her past. Okay, maybe she was Rico's girlfriend. Okay, anyway. I know that I didn't know that she was a local baker. I didn't know that. But I knew that she was a baker and who hands out pies. I know she makes pies, cookies, and other sweet treats. Maybe a chocolate cake. Okay. Don't ask about her past. Don't do that. When she was young, apparently she liked to bake things. Maybe her mom was a baker too. Okay, Pam. Which brawler was? I think. Okay. Anyway, Pam handles an enormous workload at the junkyard and always gets it done. Wait a moment, guys, sorry, but I need to change her skin so you can see her really in her best form. It's just a same. It keeps her away from her daughter Jessie. Oh! Wait. That means they give her a massive, enormous amount of work in the dockyard and always gets it done. Okay, she's a hard worker then. And they keep her away from her daughter Jessie. What a shame, bro. She's a hard worker, you see, guys. Okay, if that's a vacuum cleaner, don't swoop me up, okay, Pam? Sorry, but don't swoop me up. Frank, my good old friend. Okay. Frank is a good-natured giant who helps out at the mortuary by day and spins tunes at the club by night. He doesn't get a lot of sleep, and it shows. Okay, his eyes, and he has black things, black circles under his eyes. That means he's a giant who helps out at the mortuary or mortis. Okay. Anyway, okay. Let's do BB now. BB's gonna be interesting. I like BB. She's a good brawler. Okay. Nothing between us. Nothing in the comments. Don't put something sus in the comments, okay, guys? BB is a tough punk with a baseball bat and an attitude to match. Okay. Weird. She's a bit of a nerd too, but she never show it. She doesn't look like a nerd. Okay, anyway, she's got an image to maintain. Okay, then she was a strong girl when she was young, and she has a very weird attitude, and she's a tough punk too, with a baseball bat. They're gonna smack me. And she's a nerd. I didn't know that. Bees spend their day watching books, and they go about their lives, imaging what they'd say if she couldn't understand them, or even what it's like to be one. Huh? Okay, this is the real BB. Okay, she's a bug lover then, because her name is Bee, because she's a bee. She's a fan of a bee. Yeah, she has a bee pet apparently. And when she was young, she loved animals. Then okay, good to know. Okay, originally, a security camera, Nanny was modified to keep an eye on Jessie. Unfortunately, okay, guys, however you want to pronounce it, okay? Unfortunately, she can hardly keep up with the precious girl. She's apparently a bodyguard, mate. Not a bodyguard, mate, but some kind of guard. A security camera. So she keeps she's modified. She was programmed then. If she's a robot, she was programmed to look out to look out to Jessie on Jessie. Okay, a little weird. Okay, Edgar. Then I'm trying to push Prestige 1 right now, but that doesn't matter. Okay. Edgar believes nobody understands him. Certainly not his mom, who thinks he's got through a phase. He's going through a phase. Only he knows the darkness in his soul is internal. Okay, nobody understands Edgar. That's so sad. That's so sad, guys. Nobody understands him. I would be sad if nobody understood me. So yeah. And his mom is thinking that he's going through a phase. And only he knows about the soul he has internally. Let's go to Griff. It's here. That's how much minutes are we? Half an hour. And we're only in the epic session. There's mythic, legendary, and ultra legendary. Griff acts like a rich, successful entrepreneur, but his only business is the Falling Star Park gift shop. Oddly, he's never around when the bank calls. And guys, don't say that he's a money monster. He's not a money monster. He's just a great guy. No, he acts rich. He's a show-off then. He's a show-off. And he shows like he's successful. Apparently. Okay. Let's get... Wait, guys. Wait. Grom here. Guys, this is gonna be a 1 hour video. 1.5 hours. Okay. Grom is a brownie security guard with 1 weak point. A flashback he gets from his time working at a kindergarten. Those kids were merciless. I don't understand how this is pronounced. I don't know. If you want, you can search it up, okay? He's a security guard with 1 weak point. That means he gets flashbacks from his dreams when he worked at the kindergarten. And those kids were fearless then, because they were merciless. They weren't naughty, bro. They were naughty guys. They were very scary then. Real Bonnie skin, the original. Bonnie is a bundle of uncontrollable and totally destructive energy. Her dream is to be fired from her cannon all the way to the moon. Okay, that means she's a little girl. She's a little girl then. Okay, very interesting as we see. Because she was like a little girl. Uncontrollable. Okay, weird, but at the same time, very, very like energetic. She's energetic. That's it because she's a little good. Okay, and has a team to be far from her cannon all the way to the moon. Okay, she talks into being an astronaut. Oh my goodness, guys. I think we're halfway done. Joe's job is to be used his snowblower. Is to use his snowblower to clean the areas around Mr. P's snowlet. Nobody mentioned anything about stopping when the guests were around. Okay, Gail. You're an old man then. Let's go to Colette, guys. Many of you out there like Colette, maybe. Colette has collected every single figurine, plushie, and toy of every single brawler. Is she obsessed? Yes. But she lost touch with reality. Also, yes. Okay, see, this is Spike. This is Starpro. This maybe is her diary. Let's see here, guys. Let me press her. Yeah, she has written many things about that. Oh, she likes Spike, which no one likes Spike. Good to know then. Oh my goodness, my tongue is set. Okay. The leader of the notorious Goldarm gang. Belle is after more than money. She wants to find out the truth behind Star Park and bring it down. Okay, then when she was a kid, she was very okay, she was very how can I say it? She was very furious. And she's like a detective because he wants to find out about Star Park and bring it down. Ass. Ass is a what is he? A tank. Ash has the thankless job of keeping the park clean. He's climbed into a trash can to protect himself from broken glass and rot bites. It makes him grumpy. Bro feels so bad about Ash. Okay, he sealed it's a trash can. He protects himself with this. This is a broom, if you wonder what he's holding in his other hand. And he's a trash can for real. He's a trash diver. Because he has some kind of dish. I don't know, maybe something like a banana here. I can't see anything more. And this is a flat. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. Okay, he's grumpy. Maybe he's a clean freak. Okay, yeah. Lola makes sure everyone knows when she enters a room. She's an expert in the fine art of causing a scene to get what she wants, and she's proud of it. Lola. Okay, Lola is very intimidating. We see here. And she does a scene. She wants to do anything she wants. She does whatever she wants. And she's proud of it. She's an expert of causing a scene to get what she wants. Also, I'm tired of speaking English right now, but okay. How much time? 40 minutes. A former factory worker turned wanted member of the Gold Arm gang. Sam is always there to ensure Belle doesn't go too far on their latest heist. Okay, is that explosives? Wait. This is maybe some kind of explosion. And he's a factory worker. And he's wanted. A member of the gang. Sam owns Sam owns the Gold Arm gang. Okay. Mandy. Oh, sorry for me being sleepy anyway. Mandy runs a candy store where she dresses in costumes and doles out sweet treats. She's a little too into the act and rules her candy kingdom with an iron fist. Okay, that's interesting. She runs a candy shop or store, whatever you want to say. She dresses in costumes, and she's in her world apparently. See, I don't know what those mean, but if you want, you can search it, because I'm too lazy to do that. Okay, she's obsessed with them with candies. Oh my god. Maisie works as a safety coordinator, but deep down she enjoys dangerous situations. Sometimes it almost feels like she has a hand in creating them. Okay, she likes dangerous situations, like she enjoys them, apparently. And she feels like she has a hand in like she can create them. She thinks like she can create dangerous situations. Weird. Okay. Everybody has its own kind of secret behind the brawn. What is happening? What happened? Guys, what happened right now? It's glitched. Guys, it's glitched. Guys, something happened. Guys, something happened. What happened? Guys, wait a moment. Wait. Okay, guys, back to the video, and with Maisie. Okay, a little weird, but let's do Hank now. Okay, Hank is a one shrimp, one tank army on a mission to liberate sea life from kittens and markets everywhere. Chefs consider yourself on notice. Okay, I don't. Okay, maybe he doesn't like fish and kittens, and chefs apparently making them. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, guys. Against all odds, Peril found her way into Bill and Sam's hardened hearts thanks to her disarmingly warm nature. Disarmingly warm nature. Besides, who can resist chocolate cookies? Okay. She's not intimidating. We can see she's friendly. And she has like Stu's head. But this yellow is blue to Stu's head. So it has a little difference to that. Okay. Wait. Guys, I'm gonna take 2 hours doing this video. Please like and subscribe. And yeah. Larry and Laurie. If I don't pronounce it right, guys, don't blame me. Larry sells tickets to Shore Park visitors under the watchful eye of his twin Laurie. Larry loves rules. They make life easier. Laurie doesn't love rules so much as enforcing them. They make a good team. Okay. He's like a bodyguard. I don't know. And his brother, I think Laurie, doesn't like rules. He thinks rules are better for life because they make life easier. And Laurie sells tickets. And they're twin brothers. Okay, good. Angelo. Okay. Angelo is the love swamp's resident Cupid turned mosquito. They buzz around the canals looking for lovebirds to dazzle with their irresistible charm, even if those required a little extra pointy incentive. Okay, she's a resident in Cupid, and Angelo loves swamps. Good. Okay, that's okay. Barry. Oh my goodness, my tongue is gonna explode right now. Working at Mandy's candy shop. What could go wrong? Everything. Luckily, Barry has the patience and toughness of a workhorse, because this is ice cream dumped. I think Barry is like me sometimes. No, all of the time actually. He seems to hate every second of his job, but at the end of his shift, you might catch a brief smile. He has so much patience, and everything could luckily go wrong, but he has so much patience. That's good that he has patience. And you might catch a brief smile. He's angry and he hates his job. Side. Not much is known about this mysterious pile of clothes, other than the fact it has some cool sunglasses. Yes, it has cool sunglasses. Discovered by Gus. Sade was given a name, and now the two spooky brawlers haunt the ghost station together. Okay. Sade was made from a pile of clothes and some cool sunglasses. Gus discovered Sade. Okay, Gus discovered Sade. And then they go to gas stations and that stuff. Meeple, okay. Meeple knows the rules to every board game in existence. And if you break them, well, let's just say you don't want to break them. Okay. They hate cheaters and those who break the rules. There's only one exception. There's only one exception. Meeple themselves. Oh. Meeple knows every game in board game in existence. He hates cheaters. And just don't break the rules, okay? Don't break them. Because you won't have a good day, okay? That's what we're gonna say. Trunk is a suspicious... I can't really be sorry. Trunk is a suspiciously uncanny looking tree. It couldn't be because Trunk is actually a colony of hyper intelligent ants controlling a fake mechanical tree. No, that would be ridiculous. Guys, those are ants, okay? He's a tree apparently. Oh, okay, he's a tree, and those are ants. Yeah, that's an ant, that's an ant, and that's one. Okay, the ants are controlling a tray. That's very unique, but okay. Guys, we're in the mythic category. Okay. We're done with the epics. Good. But the mythics are even more. Okay. Mortis. The best one of all the things. And I have him prestige 1004 trophies. Mortis had grand designs built around being a Mortican, and a vampire. But the fact that nobody is dying at Star Park has put a huge damper on his plans. I don't know what's a Mortican actually. I know that Mortis is a vampire. But the fact that nobody is dying at Star Park ruins his plans. Okay. I didn't know that. Tara has seen in the cards that great difficulties lie ahead. But don't despair. She has a terrific selection of magic trinkets for sale to help with that. Okay. Tara's a little weird to that. But she's maybe good with cards. And difficulties lie ahead. Okay. Deanie. Most people look at Jean and see a funny little guy in a costume. What they don't see is that his personality is split between his body and his teapot. His name is Jean because maybe he's a genie. His half personality is a funny little guy in a costume. Most people see Jean as a funny little guy in a costume. But they don't see his personality is split between his body and his teapot. Okay, Genie, you're a team master then. Okay. Fueled by energy drinks. Max speed to the scene whenever someone needs help. She never sticks around long enough to do much, but she sure is fast. Okay, Max is fueled by energy drinks, and she's very speedy. Max speeds to the scene. She speeds to scenes. Yeah, a bank robbery. She's there. And I don't know. His or her. His or her face looks like Pam's face a little bit. Okay. Okay, but she sure is fast. good. That's good. Okay. I think we're almost done. Mr. P is in over his head trying to run a hotel. Okay, he's like a butler, maybe. He's always yelling at his employees to work faster, and if they couldn't understand his gibberish. Okay, Mr. P is trying to run a hotel, and he always yells at his employees to work even faster. If his employees don't understand him, not gonna be a good idea. Just understand Mr. P, okay? Sprout appears to be a cute gardening robot who helps Rosa around the biome. The biome, maybe. But it's actually an incubator with arms and wheels for a strange pink seed. Actually, yeah, she has 2 wheels, or he. Note apparently, this is his face, a drawing maybe? 2 robotic hands. And he helps Rosa around the biome. And he's a cute robot. I think we're halfway done, maybe? With the mythics. Maybe halfway done. Byron. Guys, please like and subscribe, because I'm putting so much effort in this. And Jimmy Paul. So guys, please subscribe and like the video and all of the videos. Byron has invented many concoctions and tinctures. And tinctures that heal or harm in various ways, but most people of them fall into the harming category. Okay. He invented so much things apparently here. And he heals or harms people in various ways. But most people fall into the harming category. Squeak here. Okay. We can see so much skin for Squeak. Squeak is a blob of happy energy who loves his creator, Ruffs. He's a joy to be around, at least if you are unaware that he's made of dog slobber. Ew. He's like Squeak is like a. How can I? He's like a slime. And Ruffs, I think, is the other one. Okay, Ruffs. Ruffs is later. Okay, Lou is a robot. No. How much robots are we gonna have here? Lou is a robot snow cone salesman who's yet to make his first sale. Being located on a snowy mountain peak might have something to do with that. He's a salesman who chose, like, I don't know, is that a slushy? Maybe it's a slushy, okay? He lives in a snowy mountain peak. Here is Ruffs. This is a skin. Okay, this is real. He's like a captain, okay? Ruffs is a loyal, highly disciplined space colonist who runs a tight ship and does everything by the book. Okay, he reads so much things, but deep down, he just wants to be a good boy. Hey, yo! He just wants to be a good boy. He's loyal, highly disciplined. He runs a tight ship, apparently, and does everything by the book. As the book says, you need to do this thing with the ship, okay? Buzz, okay. Buzz is OG. This is some kind of OG skin. I don't play that much because I started Brawl Stars in 2023. Or maybe, I don't know. Buzz is a lifeguard at the Rapids Water Park. Rapids Water Park, and a real stickler for the rules. He sticks with the rules. Okay, he clearly enjoys wielding the tiny bits of authority. He has to be the greatest degree ever. He's a lifeguard. Okay, maybe when he was young, he liked to swim. Yeah, something like that. Okay. He works in a water park. And he sticks with the rules. He enjoys wielding the tiny bit of authority. He has to be the greatest degree ever. He wants to be the best. Okay. Okay, let's do Fang now. We're done with Buzz. My favorite brawler is Fang, actually. So, yeah. Fang has absorbed so many kung fu movies, he practically lives in one. He's confident, charming, and never uses his hands if he can kick instead. He likes popcorn. Maybe I think if I didn't eat this, Fang likes popcorn. If I didn't knew this that it says for Fang, I think he would work. I think he'd work in a cinema for some reason. Absorb so many. Okay, he knows kung fu from movies, and he practically lives in one. That's okay. He's a kung fu master then. Guys, I don't have all of the brawlers, so some of these brawlers maybe are going to be down. What? No. Okay. Eve. Okay. Eve's purpose in life is to mother and protect her precious babies. She'll do whatever it takes to find them. a good home, preferably in rough fur. She's a great mother then. She's maybe her purpose is to protect her precious babies, children, we can say. And she do whatever it takes to find them and to they can be healthy and everything out there, okay? Janet will do whatever it takes to reach the top. As a bonus, her performing skills come in handy for rescuing her sister Bonnie. Whenever she gets into trouble, Bonnie is apparently her sister. Maybe, yeah, her sister. See, then Janet will do everything to be in the top, to reach the top, actually. A bonus? She's good at performing her skills. And she rescues her sister Bonnie. And she rescues her sister. That W Janet, who rescues her sister. Okay. Otis is a young street artist on the come up who works by shooting ink at the walls. Nobody knows his true identity, which only adds to his mystique. Okay. He's a young street artist. He shoots ink at walls. Nobody knows his true identity, which only adds that he's mysterious. Okay. Let's go to Buster. Buster took a film projector from the movie theater where he works so he can play around with it like a prop. It's dangerous and highly unprofessional. Okay, Buster took a film projector from the movie theater apparently because he works there. So he can play around with the projector. And he uses it like a prompt. It's highly dangerous and unprofessional. Okay. No one can see this. Okay? No one. Willow works as a gondoliera in the swamp of love. She gives couples in search of a romantic evening the creepiest, most unsettling time they could imagine. Okay. You wouldn't like to go on a date with your girlfriend then. They're in the swamp of love, okay? Don't go there. Don't go there. She's like the dating, some kind of that, okay? Some kind of like that. Okay, Doug. Guys, I don't have 3 shoes on Doug because Chocolate Dog was free. Doug's hot dogs will extend your friend's shelf life. Okay, his hot dogs then will extend your friend's shelf life. I don't understand that for some reason. guys, don't. This is gonna be a very hard video because it's gonna be like 12 minutes. Once a brilliant maestro, now a trained conductor, traded the symphonies of the concert halls for the cacophonies of the ghost station, all in the hope of discovering the next big thing music. The next big thing in music. He was a brilliant maestro, and now he's a trained conductor. He traded the symphonies of the concert halls, apparently. Itsy bitsy Tolly, but on a crazy soul she left down her hand, made off with all your duff, and in came the crowd. It filled up the circus tent, so Charlie waved away while taking every cent. Okay, she's in the circus, we can say. She's in the circus. Okay, she's in the circus. Okay, that's okay. Miko was a great brawler then, and now he's a good brawler, but okay. Miko's the sound guy in Brawlywood, but one could be forgiven for thinking he's actually a celebrity, given all the bragging and name dropping. Hot-tempered and unstable, he cannot take a joke. Don't ever call him funny. Okay. Don't call him funny. Because you see this guy, you see his eyes, he's looking at you very closely. Don't do it for real. When it comes to karaoke, Melody shows no mercy. Armed with her kawaii looks and devilish set of pipes, she never fails to steal the limelight. Don't say this, but she looks like K-popping. I don't know. She knows good karaoke, okay. Lily. Oh my goodness. A nerd at heart and a total witchcraft buff, Lily's thirsty for knowledge once led her into guys, one moment. A nerd at heart and a total witchcraft buff, Lily's thirsty for knowledge once led her into the enchanted woods, where an incident involving a firefly and a carnivorous plant would change her life forever. Interesting. Okay. Clancy. There's no turning back with Clancy, unless Hank orders him to his fully embarrassed his fake crustacean life and will do anything for his comrades. Okay. He's a good guy. We can say. Moments of blind rats found living in the Star Park sewers by Grom, who then quickly adopted him. Now part of Star Park's maintenance team, Mo uses his special digging machine, Driller, to traverse the sewer tunnels, and also cause a bit of destruction throughout the park, much to Yaz's dismay. And this is his real skin. Okay, this is him. Gigi owns the oddities shop and is followed everywhere by her pet, Voodoo doll, Gris, pronounced Gregory. Although she can control the elements, Juju is also a talented toy maker who makes dolls to sell to Star Park's many visitors. She's like a businesswoman then, and a pet, and she's friendly with pets. Okay, that's what we're gonna say here. Ollie. This is real skin, okay? His default skin. Ollie rides his customized hoverboard around Star Park, grinding rails and causing trouble. A fan of old school hip hop, Ollie blasts his favorite tunes whenever he goes. His music is infections, literally. Brawlers can't help but dance when they hear him. Okay, he's like Lumi. He's a chill guy. He causes trouble, and he's like old school hip hop. Good. Then this is Lumi. A passionate metalhead and a talented drummer. Lumi traded her drumsticks for morning stars when she got her new job at Star Park. She controls elements of ice and fire, which reflects her shy nature and her burning passion for music. Lumi is in the trio. She likes the nature of music, and it's her passion. Okay. Now Finks. I don't know how much people like Finks, but okay. The owner of Star Park's escape room. Finks is meant to help visitors complete tasks. Instead, he uses his time-controlling abilities to cause mischief. Also, he loves cats. Okay, that's a little detail here because he also loves cats. He has magic abilities, and he uses his time-controlling abilities. and he helps people do tasks, okay? Day Young, okay? By day, Jay Young is your average officer worker. By night, he's a karaoke god. Or so he thinks. The jury is still out on his singing skills. Okay, he's a karaoke god when it's night. He's an average office worker when it's day. And he has good singing skills. Good. Oh my goodness, why do you do this to me again? Ali is the side mechanic of the Love Swamp again. She loves to get her hands dirty by either fixing broken machines or mercilessly stalking other brawlers. If you're walking home late at night and hear an odd voice, it's probably Ollie trying to say hello. Okay, she's like intimidating, but she's trying to say hello. She's good, but you can't like do her bad, okay? This is her real face. Okay. Mina is the graffiti skin of Mina, by the way. Okay. Mina is a bee. Is a bee girl who mixes capoeira into her breakdance battles like it's second nature. She hangs out at SK8 Beach with Ollie and uses his mixed-ups to practice new moves. She's in the trio with Ollie. They're like the dancing trio. Duo. Time for Ziggy. Ziggy is an uber theatrical magician who excels at using electricity in his act. He's a bit full of himself, but hey, he can literally control lightning. Just remember, they're not tricks, they're illusions. Okay, he's a magician. He knows how to control lightning, and he doesn't. And they're not tricks, they're illusions. Okay, good. Gigi is a great brawler. A cursed puppet who brings an unsettling vibe. Gigi and her Bond magician glove are never found apart. You can find her in the oddity shop dancing between the bookshelves. She's like a ballerina, but controlled by this hand here, okay? Nizer is the newest brawler so far. Hired by Finks to make Pyramid Quest puzzles harder. Her good nature actually lead her to help the trapped by his time-warning mischief instead. Okay, she's hired by Finks. Okay. Glowy, which was Globert, okay? He's very shy, as we can see. A marine biologist working at the Star Park aquarium. Glow is obsessed with sea life, wanting to introduce it to as many visitors as he can. Although he might seem a bit creepy, he's actually a nice guy. Maybe. He's a nice guy, guys. Just hang out with him. Okay, we're officially in the legendary category. Okay, guys. Spike. The real skin of Spike, okay? This is the real skin of Spike. Okay. Most people think Spike is Colt and Sally's cute sidekick at the Ranger Ranch. Nobody could begin to guess the depths of his trauma. Yeah, guys, he has so much trauma actually. Crow now. This is the real skin of Crow, by the way. I just don't want to change it again and again. Crow trusts no one and keeps to himself. The most anyone knows about him is that he's often found at the diner, hanging out with Bo and Baby. Okay, he doesn't trust anyone, and he's a low profile guy. I have prestige 1 with Leon. Okay, guys. I don't want to stay in this skin again. Since Leon doesn't like hanging with other people much, his ability to become invisible comes in handy. Only his little sister Nita seems to get through to him. Good. Sandy. This is the real skin. Okay, guys, the default skin. On the rare occasions, Sandy wakes from his slumber. Okay, guys, he's lazy. He tries to help his big sister Tara around the store. But it's never long before he falls asleep again. Okay, he's very sleepy. Okay, guys, this is real. This is the default skin of Meg. Content to work behind the scenes with her trusty mecha suit. Meg takes care of real problems, while Max and Serge are out entertaining the crowd. This is Serge. This is the default skin. We're about to be done, okay, guys? Serge is a soaped up soda fountain, always ready to get the party started. He's got the beats, the moves, and an endless supply of energy drinks. Okay, he's a good friend with Max, as we know, because Max loves energy drinks. He's loaded up, okay? He's okay with that. Cordelius now. This default skin Cordelius, and let's say this. Gardener and caretaker of the enchanted forest. Obsessed over mushrooms and is hostile towards strangers. He loves he's a caretaker of the enchanted forest. So, well, okay, guys. Now, Kit. This is default Kit, Billy the Kid. Okay, anyway. Stuck giving autographs to his rabid fans at Cartoon Studios. Cartoony superstar Kit often daydreams of becoming relevant in the industry again. Respected for his acting chops rather than his looks. Good. Okay, he works at a store, I don't know, park. No, South Park. Default skin of Draco. No more best brawler, yeah. Riding his inflatable dragon and setting off fireworks. Draco promises a show-stopping final every night with his electric guitar blaring and his flames spewing right, rocking the crowd. He turns the fantasy up to 11. Okay, he's a party guy then. Kenji. This is real Kenji. Okay, he likes sushi, if you don't know. This highly skilled sushi chef has a wholesome life running his restaurant in Star Park, but it feels like he's trying to hide something about his past. Through his sushi tastes so good, nobody cares. Okay, he's a good chef then, if you know. You know pool lifeguards? Pierce is one of those. Expert, he shoots people instead of saving them. Okay, maybe he isn't like a lifeguard at all. When Buzz decides there has been too much pee in the pool, he calls in Pierce to clean up. Hey, yo, guys, that's sus if you say. Anyway, Kaze, which is an ultra-legendary brawler. Kaze was raised to be a living weapon by her parents, but this was not the life she wanted. After escaping to Star Park with Kenji, she can now live how she wants. However, she is still torn between the two aspects of her life, being a humble geisha and a deadly ninja. Okay, she's a ninja. And this is... Wait, guys. This is serious. His identity is as mysterious as his powers. He had the very first attraction at Star Park, but rumor has it he was kicked out unfairly and banned from ever returning. Now he's back for revenge. I don't have Gray. Gray styles himself as a character, Gray styles himself as a character in an old silent film. He takes the act seriously, but sometimes forgets to keep his mouth shut when doing finger bullets. RT is designed to be a helpful information kiosk, but he's also been given the task of monitoring all activity within Star Park for safety reasons, of course. Okay, he's like a monitor guy who wants protection. Okay, Amber brings the heat literally. She's overconfident about her fire abilities, despite being a bit of a klutz. With her, it's spectacle first and safety last. Yeah, safety last. Because she has fire here, yeah. It's for sure not risky. Last one, Tester. Tester makes vicious fun of anyone inside, trying to get under their skin. The more hate he gets, the better, especially if that hater is Mandy. Okay, he's a pranker. And guys, the video now is done. And guys, we're done. And this was very hard, if you want to know. And yeah, guys, hope to see you in another video, and bye.